one of the worst thing I would say, even overeating badly, even overeating badly is
Mm.
overeating.
Yeah.
Okay. And this, we all mostly know what this is. And, like if we go back in time, that was not an easy thing to do in the past when you had to
Yeah.
grow your things and hunt your things. It was like right now we're accessing so much food that pretty much everyone knows what I'm talking about overeating.
Mhm.
And we eat 3 meals a day, and we sit in an office, and we don't exercise, and so we eat like construction guys, and we work in an office. So
Yeah.
that leads to that asks the body's enzyme so much. It keeps. It's not finishing. Did not finish to digest the breakfast, and then okay, there's a break or there's the lunchtime coming, and then did not finish digesting the breakfast yet because I've been sitting in an office all day, and then the dinner comes and I snack in front of the TV. It's like we're killing ourselves. It's like literally
Yeah.
we're clogging our system this way. So as you mentioned, we have source enzyme, and the source enzyme is kind of our bank account that doesn't is not invested in any direction. But now by overeating, all our investment go on digesting, because this is an emergency for the body. Cannot say, oh, I will digest later. Uh, you know, I have something to think
Yeah.
about. I need a clear mind. No, this is not an emergency. Okay. Even if it's a very important job that I have to do, if I have something to digest, it will go there first if I don't have enough. So what's happening is like, and most
Mm.
people will know what I mean, especially if they're over 40. At some point in our life, we start eating, and then suddenly we get
Mhm.
tired. We get it's like, so that means like, okay, there's a demand for digestion, but there's not enough for the metabolic functions.
Mhm.
Huh? So I will brain fog. I will not be able to think clearly. I will not remember. Or I will not feel like excited about going out or moving or doing exercise. I will just feel like resting and chilling, because I have no energy. My metabolic functions don't have enough fire to get triggered. Huh? So, so when we understand that, and we supplement, so that means like, okay, of course I can start. If I understand that, maybe I will change my dietary habit. Maybe I will not eat as much. But if I do and I supplement, then I give the work of digestion, the digestive task, to the supplemental enzyme. So, so that means like right now, it's like the body say, "Oh, well, I just ate, but oh, there's some help that just came."
Right.
And then that's why we start feeling our metabolic functions start to be fired up again. And I start feeling like I have more energy, more clarity. It's that's the logic behind it. Should I take this the rest of my life? I would say, if you can, yes. If you can,
Mhm.
yes. It's like, it's not like you will, like, if you take, for example, uh, painkillers, like whatever, someone has a surgery or something, and then they're given like morphine or something like that. Uh, and then they take it for a while. What happens is like our personal glands start to slow down and stop functioning, because we are taking artificial painkillers. uh,
Right.
because we have endorphins, which are kind of our personal morphine. And if we would not have this, our digestion would be painful, walking would be painful, so many pain. We have endorphins like
Mm.
running throughout our in our blood all the time. So if we supplement with morphine, at some point our glands just atrophy, and then when we stop the morphine, then we start having pain, and that's why it's so addictive. But this is not the case with enzyme, because we
Mhm.
still need the enzyme. It will be beneficial for our metabolic function. We kind of, that's why we say it's rejuvenating. We kind of walk back in time. We kind of start feeling an energy, a vitality that we oftentimes forgot, because it was like the energy we had like 20 years ago, just because of this. So,
My idea is that what you were talking about with the digestion and how the body is going to send those source enzymes there first is the calorie restriction. People that that have been studied that do calorie restriction for years, decades, and how that is they have more longevity. Is that's really the reason why is because they end up with more metabolic enzymes. They repair in their body. They have more. Source for that. It's not being resources for that. That's what I wanted to say. It's not being used up. So I think it's a good point that you made about overeating and how even if you're eating really good food, if you're still overeating,
yeah,
it's you're kind of using that up, where it could be used otherwise. So,
yeah,
and aging, I would guess is a lot to do with that too. Not having the metabolic enzymes, to do the repairs. Your
yeah,
catabolism is slowly going like this as you get older, right? So you're not as anabolic. So how much more so if your enzymes are being depleted?
yeah.